So, here we are. Where are we?
We're Singapore Hawker, way out in the wilds of Burnaby. I feel like a salmon swimming upstream because I grew up in Burnaby. I've returned to my homeland. And
but there's more than one. Apparently, there's another one of these in Coquitlam,
yeah, which is even farther out there.
So
we need to get supply of bacon and beans to make, and sled dogs to get out there. We love Singaporean and Malaysian food with a deep passion, and having visited there numerous times, revelatory flavors, first time you've ever done it, and this place we haven't tried yet, so we're going to go out on a limb. It's been recommended, and it has some of our favorite dishes. So
yeah, and shout out to Julie, who was one of our recommendators.
My brother.
Yeah, that. So yeah.
So we're going to go now and order some food. So yeah, it's a little hole-in-the-wall place with a little teeny parking lot, and we hope we found the right parking lot. Hopefully our car will not be towed by the time we get back. In all its glory.
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Thanks so
all
much.
right. Certainly smells kind of awesome.
It smells great.
We have boneless Hainan chicken, which comes highly recommended. That's a classic dish. Curiously, there's this holy basil with minced pork, which is more of a Thai dish than anything else. And some Nyonya dishes, which is a particular Singaporean kind of style, or it's a Malaysian kind of style, is it not? Yeah. And braised short rib, chicken clay pot, all kinds of really good stuff. And then on the other side, we have some appetizers, some satay skewers, the Roti Canai. We have to have some of that. There's all kinds of, you can come here and make a great meal just out of all the appetizers.
I'm tempted to do that.
Aha. But there it is. So we just solved the mystery of parking, because it says in the back, parking for Deer Garden and this other restaurant, hot pot place.
But Deer Garden isn't here. So.
Deer Garden is defunct. This place is now where the Deer Garden used to be.
Behind, which is
and they have one of these funky QR code menus, and you order your food with this. So if you don't have a smartphone, you're going hungry. All right, decisions have been made.
We're actually ordering very similarly to the way we did at Tamarind Hill, which is one of our favorite Malaysian places.
That's a good one.
To sort of compare those things. So Roti Canai to see what it's like here, because, we try that everywhere. They have a sambal deep fried egg that sounds really interesting. So we're going to get one of those just to try. It's an appetizer. And then
we'll share an egg. Okay.
Sambal green beans and Char Teow, because those are two of our favorite things, and we just want to see how they differ from Tamarind Hill's version.
Can I say how good it is to be back in Vancouver? We got all these kinds of restaurants. You're probably tired of me saying this, but it's fabulous. All right. Well, it's hot. It's hot water.
It's hot water. The best.
I feel like I'm in India again.
Some of us like that better.
Yes, I agree to cookies. I don't want cookies. Do you want cookies? Okay.
It's
like ordering takeout. Skip the dishes. Only
the Nyonya
Sambal Egg. There it is.
And then
Char Teow, 16 down to the vegetables. Oh, there it is. Sambal green beans. And is there anything else? Yeah, we're gonna get another Roti Canai.
You can do view cart. You can probably just add a second one.
It's a pretty slick system, I gotta say. It says pay before leaving, so there we are. So I'm gonna place the order.
Yes.
Okay. $52.45.
Glitch in Vancouver.
Okay, the order's been sent. This is way too much drama. You should just, they have an automated system for ordering, but the food's not prepared by robots, which is really good.
But also, after Rob placed the order on his phone, the young man came up and asked if we wanted a receipt, and we said yes, and he printed it for us, and you were able to then tip and everything there. So there's like some table service. I'm still not sure if they're going to bring it to us or we go up to get it, but it's interesting. It's a hybrid.
Yeah, this place is really bright. It's ultra modern. It's very well lit. It's not at all like a dingy little hole in the wall kind of thing. Although it looks very small from the street.
It's actually fairly big inside, I think, or decent size. Yeah.
It's a fourth dimensional restaurant. It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. So ever since we first went to Singapore, was that 25 years ago? It was.
Well, I had been to Singapore, but the first time we were there together
was 25 years ago.
Yes, it was, and we've been.
This wasn't gray back then.
So many times, like I think I've lost track. I'm gonna go with maybe like 6 or 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe 7 or 8 times.
But-
So yeah,
Tasting these flavors in the food court the very first time 25 years ago was so transformative and mind-blowing that we still seek it out
I
as often as
love
we
that
can.
in Singapore you can eat so many different styles of cuisines, and that there's this hybrid of all of those things coming together and creating something even better, which is great.
And if you go to Singapore, there's some fantastic food blogger sites where people have very passionate, really well-articulated arguments
People in Singapore take their food very seriously.
because everything else is illegal.
Yes. So food is not, and it's very serious.
Yeah,
And
it's a
everybody's got
subject of
opinions
great
about
debate.
the
So-
best place to have this one particular dish.
So the first thing has arrived. This is cool. This is a deep-fried egg, I believe, with some sambal.
It was the Nyonya.
And Laurel's going to
Egg.
cut it in half. And sure enough,
There you go.
what's the sambal like? Because that's really the true test of.
Okay, so it's fishy.
Oh, good.
And funky and sweet and hot and all the things you want.
Oh my!
Oh wow, nice and fast.
It's a parade. Look
Thank
at that. Fantastic. Those of you who watch us on a regular basis know Laurel loves her veggies. Oh man, I can smell the
Sambal.
dried shrimp and stuff, sambal from here. That's fantastic. The beautiful looking prawns and beans and sambal. And she's going to go in again. You bum! You're getting the first one all the time. And then this is
Roti Canai with
this
curry
is the
sauce?
Roti Canai with curry sauce. One of our favorites.
You want to try that?
Yeah, I do. Beautifully flaky, which is really nice. I think some places cheat and they use the frozen ones. I'm not sure if this is the case or not, but making these things is a serious art.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, fantastic.
Nothing wrong with that?
I'm right back in Singapore. That's really,
So we love our
or
roti.
Kuala Lumpur.
Or for that matter, it's not too far off paratha or parota in India.
Yes. That's very good. You're going to really enjoy that.
Excellent.
So the Char Kway Teow is a flat noodle dish with bean sprouts. There's fish cake. There's prawns.
Usually little bits of pork.
Little bits of pork.
And the question is there wok hay?
Yeah, is there wok hay?
Yes. We have wok hay. We
Huzzah.
have achieved wok hay.
Curry sauce is really good.
They're all a little different.
Yeah. This one's oilier, which is fine with me. But
It's got that sweetness, like with cinnamon type spices. Similar to tamarind hill.
and a very good roti. We do need to have the egg. So here, shall I serve you?
Sure.
Put it in the bowl.
With some sambal.
Oh no way! I'm having all the sambal. This is so cool. I've never had this one
never had this either.
particular dish before.
Okay. Deep frying an egg.
You know-
that's a thing.
Oh, the sambal is good. It's
Sambal's really
got
good, hey?
great chili, really good dried shrimp, funky,
That funky
kind of thing.
flavor.
Wow, man, oh man. Oh, the deep frying the egg gives it a sort of a very thin exoskeleton.
Very slightly crisp on the outside. It's not like deep fried in a batter. It just gives it a little bit of a crispness on the outside. Very tasty. That sambal,
Wow, that's really good.
really nice.
They weren't timid with the chilies either. They do a sambal at Tamarind Hill, which is really, really good. This is a rival.
Agreed.
Mm.
It comes pretty darn close. Different textures. The slipperiness of the noodles with the crunchiness of the bean sprouts
Yeah.
and the smokiness from the wok hay.
I'm gonna dig in here. There's usually squid. Oh yeah, that's lovely. There's some squid bits in there as well.
Is there?
Yes,
I
there
don't think I
is.
got any squid bits. I'll have to find those.
You gotta dig deep.
Squid bits, not tidbits.
or Timbits. They're not Timbits.
No,
either.
thank you. Yeah, the noodles aren't hot.
Definitely the wok hay is there. Yeah?
Yeah, but I could.
Because I love you, and I do, you may have some squid. We got the
It must be love.
tentacles. Wow, this is really good.
Yeah, I'm not sure the roti is quite as good as Tamarind Hills.
Well, if it's not, it's a close second. Is it possible to get some sambal extra on the side?
It was so
It's
good.
delicious. It'd be perfect with that. Thank you. Yay! You got a little extra sambal
Dip.
on the side. Hey, get out of there.
Dip.
Hey, you kids. Oh. Oh, yeah. Order some extra sambal on the side. So, you know, we drove for about 45 minutes from downtown Vancouver to get here. I would have driven 55 minutes. So as they say in the Michelin Guide, worth a journey.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm actually really, really happy with this. This is surpassing the expectations, huh?
Yeah.
I would think. Yeah.
All the bits are tasty. So the only new thing we tried was that deep fried
Sambal
egg.
egg? Yeah.
I kind of wanted to try, like they do chicken pieces wrapped in pandan leaf. That
yeah.
sounded really interesting. Their satay might have been good. They do what I think was a roast pork belly.
Yes.
That I think also looked really good. But there are only two of us. We can't order all of that.
We get a small utility trailer to take stuff
So
back
we
home.
might have to come back.
But these are beautifully done beans. Nice and crispy and wrinkly and everything. And
Perfectly cooked.
just nailed the flavor. And that was... You're a goof. Just going to dip one of these prawns here on this lovely sambal. Can't say enough good stuff about it.
Green beans. Rock.
So I'm pleased to see that you learned from our last week's meal that you didn't wear white. And there's all kinds of turmeric and stuff like there.
Yes,
so
there are things that could have gone
come wear
horribly
dark
wrong.
clothing, wear protect. Scuba gear is essential, actually. But so these beans are really interesting because the sauce, well, it has some sambal and I think actually it has some coconut milk in it too.
Which
'cause
we're
it's-
not used to, but the first
Yeah.
time I had a taste of this, I did think coconut. So, and it's creamy.
Yeah,
Originally
That
I thought
is-
coconut oil, but I think you're right, it's coconut milk.
that's really interesting
nice.
and different.
It is different. I like it.
Yeah, coconut, salty, chili.
Except that it's
You can't
almost
go
like
wrong.
it's almost like a Thai fusion.
Actually, it almost tastes like a laksa base, almost. But man, that is just. Am I over enthusiastic? I don't know. It's just really good. One minor quibble, though, I don't think that the plates, the serving dishes, come preheated, so it can cool off a little
Everything
sooner.
cools down pretty quickly.
A little sooner than I would like, but
Is that right?
something about this, the Malaysian style curry is quite different from an Indian style curry.
It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of, I think it's got sugar in it, but it also has cinnamon. There's sweet spices. It's quite different.
That's actually one of the best bean dishes I think we've had. It's really, really good.
They're all good.
And they're using some pretty good quality prawns in this as well.
Yeah, they're not those ammonia ones that
Yeah.
I really don't like.
Sometimes in the lower end restaurants you find ammonia laden prawns that have maybe spent the bulk of their lifetime in some diesel filled ditch somewhere in Malaysia. But these are not those. I'm going in for some more Char Kuey Teow. It's starting to look like the Tasmanian devil did a little workout here or something.
What he means is it's messy. Yeah, whoever's in the kitchen is earning their keep.
It's funny, 20 years ago in Vancouver, you saw there was maybe only a couple of
Yeah.
Singaporean kind of style restaurants.
There's more
There's a
now.
lot more now, thank goodness, because it's
goodness.
it's a public service, really, is what it is. Okay, well, we're both starting to slow down.
Oh, yes.
Come on, hon, let's just eat these last few beans.
Look how pretty it is. This is pandan. I'm assuming it's coconut on the top.
Ooh, it looks like foam on the top, right?
I have to say that, I mean, it's St. Patty's Day today. So the green is
You
very
gotta-
appropriate. Not that I have any Irish
the
in me.
eating of the green.
No,
Yeah,
no
sorry.
comment about Irish in me. What's interesting about this is it is pandan, but what I'm really tasting is the coconut on top. Coconut is such a strong flavor. There we go. If you can get a bit of the green by itself, absolutely there's pandan flavor there, but I'm mostly getting coconut.
And being St. Patrick's Day, it's important to note that no potatoes were entered in the filming of this episode. So, see, now you gave up on the green beans.
I did.
You did. Why? That's so unlike you.
Even I can decide I am so full that I just can't put another. Of course, then I put pudding on top of it, but that's because I had to try the pudding to tell you what it tastes like, right? And it was good.
So now this onerous task falls to me where I have to eat my vegetables.
There are worse things.
No, true enough.
I want you to be around for a long, long time. Eat your veggies.
Well, you say that now.
Well, this is fun, you know, and it's not crowded, but it's not empty. It's just got like kind of the right amount of people in here. A little noisy because it wasn't set up with acoustics in mind, you know. So people are talking and having fun, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and they do a great takeout trade as well. So.
Yes, yeah, they do. And I think we'll end up coming back here again.
Now this is unusual for me because normally I eschew desserts, but I'm going to go
He's
in.
sweet enough.
Please. So they have embraced the trendy foam. But,
Sure.
really nice way to end the meal, actually. Somehow I found room.
I'm good.
Of course.
I'll do that with him. Scene of destruction.
It's time for the traditional view of the carnage. Afterwards, as you can see, there's maybe a half dozen little bean fragments left, but my wife, who's infinitely neater than I am, and I have substantially crushed this fantastic dinner. That was really good.
That was good. So I'm full.
I'm so full.
That was good, and it was $52 before tax or before tip, and we could have gone away with less. That was more food, a little bit more food
Well, we
than we
wouldn't
needed.
have enjoyed ourselves as much. So
I don't know about that.
yeah.
Anyway, but for Vancouver, as we know, for dinner, $25 per person. That's decent.
And in all fairness, it was killer.
It was really good.
If you like this kind of food, this is a great place to come. I would really strongly recommend it. It's that's all I can say. It's as good as it gets here in town.
Well, it's as good as the other, I'd say it's up there with Tamarind Hill.
Yeah.
It's and Hawker's Delight. They each have their own thing that makes them a little bit different. But they each have their own thing.
So, as always, please like,
Subscribe,
and share, and comment. Yes.
Thank you.
And hope you enjoy this one.